this thing and push it back halfway in, because I know it likes that. That's how he rolls. All right.
That's what she said.
Thank you. You hit Lite On erase. It's going to ask you, are you sure? You're going to hit yes. It's going to say, are you really sure? You're going to hit yes again. Because this is the point now. Once it starts erasing, you need to unplug it again, turn it off, and turn it back on. And you don't need to take too much time in between that. So, all right.
Beat the clock.
Yeah. All right. Send the request. All right. This is what did not happen for my last drive. See, right here, this is what you want. Return to status of 0 to start with as it was being reset. Serial flash final status 72. Drive in vendor mode. I'll show you here in a minute why I'm so pissed off about the other drive. Got all my information over here just like it's supposed to be. So the drive's erased and it's in vendor mode. So now all you have to do is just hit right and it should automatically do the rest of this. It should write your 4 banks and then it should do a verify. If it says write verify failed, I'm going to punch down in the nuts.
I'm going to get out of here real quick.
Write verified okay.
Well, that's okay.
Now, don't forget this step. Otherwise, power cycling your drive, when you put it back in 360, you'll put a game in it, it's going to freak out. It's going to not know it's done. Send an outro. Wait a second. Alright, as soon as your screen comes back available again, you're fine. So, things to double check in here. Make sure you got the write verified okay. If you get write verified failed, please, before you fail it again, it'll let you fail twice before it actually gets to a point to where it's not doing anything anymore. I've actually looked around. I've tried everything, and you'll think that you'll be okay, but you're not okay. I mean, I haven't totally given up yet, but I've given up. So, but as long as you get status 72, then you're okay to write. For some reason you don't have status 72, your drive's not going to be recognized, and it's not going to let you write. So you're going to end up with some kind of schmuck system. I'll post another tutorial in a week for what life's like being banned from Xbox Live. And that should be it. Just you can go and I mean, you don't really actually have to turn off your computer and everything to get this. I mean, you can just close down this and go and save your log. They give you the option. Just save that someplace in there too. You can look back on, because the way I just did my log is perfect. Everything in there, I read it twice. Everything matched twice. I got the correct status. Clean erase. Erased again. Wrote. Write verified. Okay, it's in the outro. So save something like that so that way you can kind of keep track of it. And save your code someplace. For the love of God, email it to yourself. This code right here, however many digits it is, if your drive for some reason ever stops reading games, you try to flash again, and you can't read the firmware, if you lose this code, your Xbox is Dunsky's. Like, you need this code again. If you keep this code, you can go buy a drive off of eBay. It could be a BenQ, a Samsung, it doesn't matter, because you can spoof it using this key to work with your Xbox. So that's what I'm going to do. It's not really so much the fact I've given up on that last drive, it's more so the fact that for $20 to buy a BenQ drive, it's not worth another hour of my time. Jesus Christ, man, that...
Do you hurt your fingers?
That soldering thing burned the hot. I'm not even joking, man.
Solder, it gets hot, man. That's what they do.
Hence the name. Well,
Soldered your finger.
I don't really care. I mean, I'll live, but just kind of annoying. So I'm going to save my key again just to make sure I always have these backed up and save a couple Word documents with it. And that's it. That's modding the Xbox 8000 series. I got lucky. Most of you, half of you watching this, will not be able to do this with your drive. It'll try reading the key, and it'll keep giving you errors saying key unretrievable or bad file name. I forget what it says, but that means that you have a version 2. The version 2 and the 9 series will all require you to do a much more extensive modding job, which will involve soldering, a lot of work on your motherboard, and evidently some actual skill to know how to solder, because I failed miserably. So
Burns to prove it.
if it, I don't even care. I don't even care. So I'm gonna put the Xbox back together. We'll test it here in a second. Oh, you're still rolling?
No, I'm rolling again.
All right. We're gonna redo this. You people at home don't know that I just did this, but I decided to retest this without my hard drive on there. I'm not gonna post a video online that has my gamer tag and information on it. I'd prefer not to get banned by damning evidence that I put online.
Poor baby.
No joke, man. I burned the F on that finger. It's like a perfect white line. Alright. This is a test. This is a legit game. It still plays games. Because I've actually had it to where we've modded a system and it didn't know it was an Xbox anymore. Like,
I know.
you know what? Actually, I did test that. I put Pirates of the Caribbean in that and it still played that movie. So, okay. You guys will be here for the actual suspense, because the first time we did this, I really didn't know if it was going to work or not. This is a copy of Borderlands we're putting in. And one great thing about the newest updates, 1.61, or if you have a Hitachi drive, 1.51, and the new Light Touch, they don't require the Activate ISO disk to play them. You don't have to like work around the WAV files or the WAV format to actually play the game. So that's it. Successful modding and potential banning. I'm kind of excited about that. The suspense of possibly getting banned. I tell you, one of the guys online that I was talking with on one of the forums, everybody was really pissed off about how many people were getting banned, and he went on there and goes, I don't know what you guys are so pissed off about. He goes, this is the most excitement I've ever had in my life. I've had in my life for like the last 4 years. He's like, the prospect of every single time I'm getting online, I could be getting banned at any second. Because it's just exciting. Because I just don't know what's going to happen. Everybody's talking about it. You know, I'm part of a community of all these, you know, pirates and rebels, and we're like trying to fight back now. He goes, this is just awesome. He's like, I'm pretty excited. I kind of seconded his opinion. I was like, it is kind of exciting. I'm pretty excited. It's like, what? So what? You get banned? I mean,
worst case scenario, you gotta get a new Xbox.
Yeah, and at the time, Walmart was selling the what's it called? Those little the arcade versions with a $100 gift card for $100. The cost of one good game and one shitty game. I forgot.
That was awesome. People at home won't get to enjoy that, but they can get the game.
They'll hear it. Yeah, you guys can get the game now.
They have like a quarter of the screen to look at.
So, all right, that's it. You gonna show them the whole intro of this game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's copyright infringement there or something. Copyright issues. All right.
Of all the things